Hello, and thank you for coming to Guidepost, a place for personal evolution, for personal growth, where we feel safe in our new understandings. I am Jorge Sarmiento. Today, with your permission, I want to talk a little bit about, technology. Let's say that this technology that we have right now, the cell phones and the computers, those devices, these new technologies, we buy them today, we get them out of the box, we begin to use them, and they begin to have upgrades, software upgrades. So these software upgrades, they come automatically. They do ask permission if we want to upgrade our device. And then we say, yes, please upgrade our device tonight. So the devices have a mechanism to become better and better and better and better. And they upgrade mostly at night when we give the permission to upgrade. It also happens with you. You also upgrade. Imagine that you were programmed when you were born and when you were growing up with this set of beliefs in religion, in culture, in business. You grew up with this set of beliefs. As you grow up, you begin to upgrade your beliefs. You say, hey, it really doesn't make sense to me. That was a short version. Maybe that version was appropriate for me at that time, but it's no longer appropriate for me now that I have grown up. So you begin to see the natural upgrade of beliefs that we go through in life. So not only software and devices upgrade, you do upgrade. And that is the important thing here. We do change, we do evolve. So when we were kids, we believed in Santa Claus. And we thought that Santa Claus truly came to the fireplace and gave us the present. And then later we realized that, hey, we don't have a fireplace in our house. So how did Santa Claus come in to leave the presents? But then we upgrade, we learn that it was not Santa Claus, but our parents. But we continue growing, and we upgrade that belief that it was our parents. We upgrade that belief to a new one, where we say, oh my gosh, there is a love of giving, there is a love of sharing, there is a love of going through all of these tricks and things to make the kids happy. And now we go to a different level of belief. It's not who gave you the gifts. It's the whole intention behind it. It's the whole love behind it. It's the parents trying to do all of these things to impress the kids, to give the kids what they desire. So, yeah, it was the father, but behind the father and the mother is the love, the desire to give, the desire to share, the desire to be abundant, the desire to be more, to give more. So you are upgrading your software. You are upgrading your beliefs. And as I have mentioned in another occasions, if your cell phone goes through several software upgrades, then you also go through several software upgrades. So your cell phone, you got it with only these capabilities, and after a year, you got 3 upgrades. The same way, now, you were raised with this belief in this religion and in this particular political party, but you yourself upgrade. You say, hey, I am going to upgrade myself to 2 or 3 religions. I am going to upgrade myself to 2 or 3 political parties. You upgrade yourself. You cannot die with the same set of beliefs that you were born with. A telephone doesn't do that. A telephone gets upgraded. So why don't you? So you say, okay, I grew up only believing in this type of meals, and now I see that I can enjoy sushi, and I can enjoy empanadas, and I can enjoy Italian food, and I can enjoy Greek food. So you are upgrading yourself. The same way that a cell phone upgrades, have software upgrades, the same way you upgrade. Yes, you can upgrade to include more religions. Yes, you do. Yes, you can upgrade to embrace more political parties. Yes, you do. You have that ability. Your brain and your heart are far larger than that little chip in your cell phone. That little chip is that tiny, and it still can upgrade. So you think that your brain and your heart, with all of that divinity, with all of that essence, with all of that beauty, with all of that grace, cannot upgrade to include more of everything? I think that you have not given the opportunity yourself to upgrade. Maybe because you think that you fit in with your family. Maybe because you think that you fit in with your friends. Maybe because you think that you fit in with your community. Well, imagine that I buy a cell phone, and in the cell phone I belong to the club of never upgrading the software. So there should be a club of people that never upgraded the cell phone. The same way that they bought it, version 1.0, it stays there in version 1.0. And then the device continues evolving in capabilities. Now it gives you the opportunity to send color pictures, and it continues to evolve. And now it sends videos, and it continues to evolve. And now it can share with people in the other side of the country, and it continues to evolve. And now it shares ideas, concepts with people in the other side of the planet. So, the software in the cell phone evolved. Allow yourself the evolution of your own consciousness. Allow yourself the evolution of your own consciousness. Yes, we do. We can evolve. We can be born with this religion and accept this one and that one and that one and that one and that one. Yes, we can be born within this political party, and we can upgrade our software. We can upgrade our consciousness and accept this other political party, this other vision, this other possibility, this other option. Yes, if that tiny little chip inside a cell phone can be upgraded, your consciousness can be upgraded, and it is far easier than you think. Usually, the barrier not to upgrade is not within you. The barrier not to upgrade the software is not within you, it's external. We all have the possibility to upgrade, to grow, to change our software. Who is holding the upgrade of your software? Who is holding the upgrade of your consciousness? It's external. It is external. You want to know who is holding the upgrade of your consciousness, the upgrade of your cell phone, the upgrade of your software? Your friends. Your friends, your community, your society. That narrow group within you grew up. If you never held a passport, how are you going to judge people if you never left your country? Doesn't make any sense. You have to expand yourself. You have to go and get a passport and then go and explore other cultures. If you grew up just dancing salsa, you do have to upgrade the software and go and take classes of swing or take classes of line dancing. But it is you, the one that is upgrading the software. Don't stay with the same friends that only dance salsa. Change your software. Upgrade your software. Upgrade your consciousness. So, we, the people, are going into a new upgrade. We are going into a new version. And I hope that most of us take that upgrade. And I call, just for reference, I call We the People 3.0. We are upgrading, we are changing, we are welcoming new possibilities in our governance system. And I call it 3.0, and it is just informal. It is nothing serious. It is just to remind you that the Constitution of the USA of We the People have had several revisions. So now it has had several upgrades. So now we have to go to We the People 3.0. So what that We the People 3.0, what would be the biggest upgrade? What would be the biggest change in We the People 3.0? Here is what I think. The biggest upgrade in our Constitution would be We the People's Bank. That would be the biggest change in the Constitution of this beautiful country. Right now, the Federal Reserve is a private bank. It was normalized in 1913. And the beautiful dollar bill that you have in your hands, it says the Federal Reserve. That is not the People's Bank. That is a private bank because it was made to resemble the organization that they had in England. In England, they had kings. We never got completely away from kings, did we? So they follow the same format. Even the Central Bank of England is still private. Who is going to make the change? Who is the nation that leads the change? It has never been England. The nation that leads the change is the United States of America. We change first than everybody else. And in We the People 3.0, what changes is We the People's Bank. Here in the Constitution of the USA, it will be placed there. It will be placed in We the people. We own our banking system. It is not owned by somebody else. Because the banking system is the one that manages the resources of we, the people. That is the main change to the upgrade in the software of We the People 3.0. Yes, there will be another upgrades, there will be another changes, but that is one of the most significant ones. When you that are united within you, that you are centered, sovereign, divine, that you see the light within you, you can say, yes, we the people 3.0 are also we the people's bank, where we have agency to define how our monetary and currency system works. Not just a few people in Wall Street. No, we have a vote on the people's bank. So let's continue evolving, let's continue growing, let's continue expanding, let's continue including, let's continue this beautiful process of unity and expansion. We, the people, have had for so long. Right now, you can see what is happening in the average small business that is struggling and what is happening in Wall Street. The stock continues to grow, but Main Street is struggling and Wall Street is growing. What is that difference? There are two totally different economies. There are two totally different sets of rules for the person in the small business and the person in the big businesses. They don't go by the same rules, and we have to change that. Because the software upgrade, the social upgrade, the consciousness upgrade calls for that. We cannot continue printing money or doing quantitative easing that does not benefit the people, but only Wall Street. Quantitative easing that has been done for trillions of dollars since 2008 cannot continue just benefiting the corporations in Wall Street. That is a level of consciousness that you are allowing within. Not only is the printing or the quantitative easing banks profit when a quantitative easing announcement is made. They buy it at this price and they sell the bonds at this other price. So they are being given money and still they profit from the issuance of that money. There are many more vices in Wall Street that only benefit a small group of people, and it doesn't go to the rest of the community. Things like speed trading in New York and New Jersey, close to the stock market. Things like there are no taxes for the broker's commissions. You work as a car salesman and you have to pay taxes on the commissions for the sales that you received. So, however, in Wall Street, they make millions of dollars in commissions and they don't pay taxes on that. Is that fair? Can you go and begin to receive a download within yourself that is not fair and that you are ready to upgrade your software? Where we the people 3.0 upgrade to we the people's bank. The another issue is the Federal Reserve is a private bank, and that bank should be owned by we, the people. Can you receive that personal upgrade? Can you say the upgrade in my personal self, in my personal belief? I accept my divinity. I accept my light. I accept that I am a sovereign being. I accept that I am a divine being. I accept that I am whole and complete. And therefore, I am part of we the people, and we the people's bank is not owned by private banks. That is within my light. That is within my divinity. That is within my essence. That is within me. So when I go through that personal upgrade of union, of completeness, I can surely say, we, the People's Bank, is the new issuance of We the People upgrade to We the People 3.0. Oh, there is a new concept called CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. You think that what we are going through right now, where there is not a budget for the US government, you think that really it is done in a vacuum? You think that there has not been a preparation for this? You really think that, oh, there is no budget, so nothing will happen? How innocent. The CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency, has been prepared for years. If we've been printing money after 2008 by electronic means, and we pass it only to the banks, and the banks pass it only to the corporations, that will continue to be the path on the CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. Same players, just a change of names into the central currency. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? That's okay. Or you want to upgrade your personal software, and when you upgrade your personal software, then you upgrade the community's personal agreement that we so beautifully call We the People 3.0. And there are more changes. But this is the most significant one, where we are now part of the economical agreement within our society. The musical Hamilton has been in fashion in the latest years. It is a beautiful musical, but it is the story of the private banking system implementation when this beautiful country was born. At that time, the banking system was decided to be private, following England's example. And then it was sort of upgraded to give more money to the private bankers that own it through the 1913 creation of the Federal Reserve. Before 1913, before the Federal Reserve, the National Bank was paid by tariffs only. After the 1913, after the creation of the Federal Reserve, two things were created in 1913: the Federal Reserve and the IRS. So basically, the taxes, the IRS, was created to funnel more money to the same bankers. Is that what you want in We the People 3.0? That's our decision to make. That is our decision to make. Thank you so much for expanding yourself. Thank you so much for seeing divinity within you. Continue to seek divinity within you. Continue to see grace within you. Continue to see light within you. Continue to see essence within you. With that light, with that divinity, with that grace, with that sovereignty, with that true self, with that pure light, with that pure love, with that pure clarity that you are. That is what you are. You are divinity, you are light, you are love, you are clarity, you are pure essence, you are a spirit. From that point of view, choose We the People 3.0. Whatever you want to write on it. Doesn't have to be what I say, but it does have to evolve. It does have to change. But it has to change from a point of view of beauty, of grace, of divinity, of essence, of light, of clarity, of that spirit that is within you. Thank you so much for considering expanding your software. Thank you.